Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jen and my channel is all about transformation. So transformation to me is a reflection of my life, what it was like, what happened, and what it's like now, which has been a significant transformation. I have a lot to say about that, but essentially I am a recovering person from drugs and alcohol. I'm a mom of 4. My oldest son did pass away from a heroin overdose. I do have a lot to my life and my story, and all the things that have happened over time that have just contributed to the woman that I am today, which is distinct and dramatic and drastic. So I just have had such a huge heart to share my experience in hopes to help someone else. And so with transformation, what I like to say, and I've said in other videos, is that one thing I've done in my life is I've spent my whole life wanting to be somewhere where I'm not, dissatisfied, not happy, longing for something I didn't even know. I had no definition around. I couldn't find myself. I mean, I was just lost. I had no idea where I was going, where I wanted to be, but I never wanted to be wherever it was I was, which is so interesting and terrible. So what's great in hindsight, well, so first off, today, I really do live in the day. And I do that in various ways and shapes and forms. You know, first off, really starting my morning off with some really good little foundational routines that work for me to set my day, you know, the peace of my day. And then enjoying, you know, looking at life and taking the time with people to listen and hear what they have to say and, you know, be enrolled in their life in these conversations with others, and, you know, really observing my surroundings, the universe, and being one with, you know, nature, and I mean, finding enjoyment in the day. It's so crazy. And, you know, my oldest son who passed away had said that to me at one of the deepest, darkest points in my life. I think I had just gotten out of jail and I was curled up in a ball. And he said, "Mom, what's wrong with you?" And, you know, I said I was not nice at all. And he said, "Mom, why can't you find one good thing in any given day and focus on that?" And, you know, he was really right. It's really, really true. So there's an opportunity in every day to find something good. But anyway, you know, with that, you know, I've grown a lot in terms of really embracing my circumstances, and also understanding that some of the deepest, hardest, most difficult times that I've gone through, well, first off, I made it through, and also the lessons that I've learned from those times that have contributed to the character and the woman that I am today. You know, I wouldn't change it for the world, but to say it wasn't easy, I wouldn't say that. So anyway, that's what my channel is about, transformation and so much more. So where I'm at right now, so I wanted to jump on because I've been kind of going through this whole dating thing, which, you know, has been great. I'm serious. I've learned so much about myself through dating. I can't even believe it. I was chatting up with my good girlfriend, who, by the way, is going to be starting will be starting a podcast, which is great. So we have a lot of fun with each other back and forth in our conversations. But we believe a lot of the same things relative to the universe, law of attraction. You know, I really have learned for myself personally that everything starts from within. So when I'm in a situation where I'm frustrated, or, you know, particularly with dating and a particular person, a guy, I'm not going to look at him and blame him. It's an opportunity for me to say, what do I need? You know, what do I need to look at here? What's really going on? Or, you know, that's his stuff and not mine. And no, thank you, and walk away. Or, you know, being that high value woman, learning how to be that high value woman, which has been a big learning how to love myself journey as well along the way. in a way that's, it's not about being egotistical. It's just being, in your feminine and humble and, truly loving yourself and all aspects of yourself so that you can invite someone into your world to love you the same, essentially. So yeah, lately I've learned a few more lessons around that as far as how, the patterns of how men are showing up in my life relative to dating. And I can see the pattern, I can identify the pattern, but then I get dumbfounded, which is odd. So that lets me know it's not about an intelligence thing and figuring it out. There's probably something deeper going on there. And so I had to call my girlfriend. And so we had a great conversation, and essentially, I think a couple things are still going on for me as far as, so one of the things that we talked about, which was super cool, was like the analogy of a butterfly and how, with so much transformation still happening in my life at the stage of the game that I'm at, I'm probably still in that cocoon stage, which, is like, when a caterpillar is in its cocoon, it's like, I doubt that's an enjoyable stage. There's a level of discomfort, but it's necessary for that caterpillar to transform into that beautiful butterfly, which is so interesting and so crazy. And I really love that. So I think a lot of my, longing for who I know I am going to be and am is part of the impatience of, allowing the rest of the process to happen for me and these lessons that I'm still learning. So, and I guess the magic happens in the unknown, which is scary for most of us. Most of us don't, well, I don't know, I'll speak for myself. I don't like change. I don't know why. I don't. But I also know for good to happen, change has to occur. So, it's not altogether a bad thing. It's just allowing and letting and embracing and feeling and knowing where I'm going today, seeing that and holding on to it. And one of the things that I love, and I heard from Brene Brown, is I'm not willing anymore to lose myself. I'm not willing to compromise about that. And I've been really, really trying to walk that out and exercise that, like living super, super true to myself. One thing she had said as an example, some place or entity had asked her to speak. And they said to her, well, just so you know, no swearing and no talking about spiritual matters. And she said to them, well, first off, I swear. And second off, I do speak about spiritual matters. And so you're going to have to ask someone else to speak. And I just loved that. I was like, yes. I mean, it was just a really good example of, I think, how we compromise and potentially can lose ourselves to others. And, I hold on to that example as, strength within me to, really stop in those moments and really search and think about, who I am and be true to that person, which is the God in me who is my guide ultimately. And that's where I want to stay close to. So yeah, this dating thing has been like, there's been just so much going on with it and so much unfolding for me in terms of my own personal lessons, which has been really exciting, actually. I'm really excited because, I know that there is a person for me, and he's my person. And, I do know how I want to be treated. And I do have definition around, what I want in a future partner and all those things I've put out to the universe, which is beautiful, which is fantastic. So anyway, I am hoping that everyone is having good experiences with their dating. And I will continue to talk more about what's going on with me day in and day out because it just seems like there's just so much change. And I'm loving it. life is beautiful, and thank you for listening to my channel. And so if you like this video, please like it below, but I will be back to chat about more. And in future, some of my plans are, I really want to talk about addiction, drug addiction and recovery, and all those things that are just real life stuff, like real talk. And so what I want to do is invite people on so we can just have real conversations back and forth and engage with others in the sense that they can, tune in and listen to our conversations in hopes that it will help people who are struggling and who do need help and want to be free from drug addiction and alcoholism. So anyway, thank you again for listening. And I was about to say, with that, I'll pass. But no, have a good day until we meet again. Thank you.